We are back with some basketball. Tim Duncan's jersey is going to be retired tomorrow at the San Antonio Spurs, and I want Slim to go first on this first. And the Three Quarters podcast group, happy birthday in advance.
Oh, thank you very much.
It drinks on the birthday boy. It's only right that, and I know this guy is one of your top 3 captains that you've ever watched. I just want to hear where he ranks in terms of the greats in sports. Tim Duncan.
I'll start with, I don't think there's any better day for San Antonio Spurs
to do that.
To rest Duncan's jersey. But for me, 19 seasons, that's pretty much 2 decades. This guy has just been top of his game. He's seen different teams, different transitions. Where he started, the teams he's finished with, the Parkers, the Ginobilis,
Robinsons.
This guy, 15 all-time NBA team, 5 championships, 3 final MVPs, 2 MVP. This guy has done.
He's done it all.
And he's doing it as a power forward. So for me, it's in his earlier years.
And I'll move to Shah next because of the jersey you're putting on. Kevin Garnett. I want you to tell me now. There's Tim Duncan, there's Kevin Garnett, there's Chris Webber, there's Rashid Wallace, there's trying to think, Dirk Nowitzki,
Charles Barkley.
No, I'm saying maybe in the last 20 years. Where do you think this guy ranks against your Garnett?
As much as I'm wearing a Garnett jersey, no, Tim Duncan is number 1. He's number 1, hands down. I don't have a Spurs jersey. I don't think I can wear a Spurs jersey because I'm green all day, but I could buy his jersey because I respect his style of play and his leadership and consistency throughout the years.
Daddy, what do you have to say?
I think it's absolutely class persona. Like this guy was a team player. If you see a guy like the guy is the leader of the team. But you get these new guys who join. So Tony Parker comes, you hand over to him, he's the next best guy. Kawhi Leonard comes, like Marcus Aldridge comes, you tell him you're the next guy, and then he molds all of them. And the guy also gave up part of his salary. Like he took a pay cut to get more guys to come to play with him.
To Spurs. But then Joro, there's the argument that Tim Duncan has played with one coach right from the time he was drafted. He's played with Greg Popovich. Do you think that makes any difference in terms of the way he would have ended up?
Not really. I think Tim Duncan epitomized what a power forward is. A power forward is that guy who can give you the shoulder.
The post up.
Post up. Then you feed him the ball, and then he does the simple thing. The simple things.
Big fundamentals.
Fundamentals. Like I was saying. A guy who can do the fundamentals in a perfect way. As in, he didn't have to be flashy. He didn't have to cross over. All he has to do is post up and use his frame.
But I want to ask you also, because you have to look at the three aspects. The organization, then the coach, and then the team. And they do all in one line, like the all same vision. You look at that team, like if you look at OKC, the time they had James Harden, they had KD, but they let go of Harden because they didn't want to add a few million. They let go of KD the other day. They didn't want to So it has to be all up and down to the same page.
To answer you, I feel like it does matter that you play under one coach because that camaraderie and respect they have for each other, that fit.
The trust.
I was thinking about you.
We made the weekend. Then the camaraderie.
They have that respect you have with each other will allow you to build. And you see, what a coach does is that he gives you the responsibility because you're the leader. And as Daddy said, it comes from the top all the way to the bottom, and it reminds me of Phil Jackson and the Lakers, right? So I feel like it does matter that he did have one coach because he's like KD. Now that KD has moved, I believe he's nowhere right now because he's lost his direction. He had a system that was working for him, but now he's lost out there.
And for me, just to break down what Daddy is saying, and I think this is a conversation we've had very many times, is the fact that this guy drafted in '97 first draft. He plays with that first team, Robinson, and Sean Elliott, all those guys. And then there's a transition, the Robinsons leave, and then now Manu and Tony Parker come in. Then these guys, they play ball. Then now those guys are old. Now it's the Danny Greens, Kawhi's, and Aldridge. not Kawi.
I was like, Kawhi. I'm learning.
But anyway,
Wanjoy wants to come. So
Sorry, man.
Cut wapo. Here he's not Akina Wanjoy.
No.
Now, the next question is, there have been some very great power forwards. Tim Duncan, again. Kevin Garnett, again. Karl Malone, Milner, Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale. You can talk about those guys. Where do you think he ranks amongst those guys?
Number one.
Simple.
You know, when people say when they rank, we talk about MJ and LeBron.
Yeah.
First thing is always championships.
Yes.
I don't think anyone exactly.
Yes.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Even Charles didn't get even 1.
Even Karl Malone didn't.
Even Cameroon.
Now I'm going to throw in an
No,
argument.
wait, let me say,
Yeah.
I am not with you.
Yes.
My number one is McHale.
Because of Celtics.
But also,
No, but he's...
no guy over here was playing against Jordan.
That's what I was going to say.
Barkley and Malone.
That's what I was going to say.
Against Karl
Yo,
Malone.
think about this, Daddy. In the 10 years between 1991 and 2000, there's no one who won a championship when Jordan was playing.
Exactly.
The two that Hakeem won, Jordan was retired. The one that San Antonio won in 99, Jordan had left the game. No one won the... And these guys are... You get Karl Malone is number 2.
Karl Malone is number 2.
Charles Barkley was a deadly
Yeah, it's a
forward.
deadly power.
So, do you think the fact that this guy didn't play in the Jordan era dilutes? Do you feel that with Tim Duncan? Do you still rank him above all those guys?
I do, because this guy, what he's done, what he's won, and how he did it, it gives him an elevation that you can't discount it.
Yes.
Simply because he didn't face that opposition.
Yes. I'll throw in one person, and this is just because I'm a big fan of his. Now, unfortunately, power forwards that we've listed are all the franchise players. Number 2, they're the guys who are raking up points. But there's a guy who made 7 all defensive first teams. He's the best rebounder in the game. Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
You see, unfortunately, the way the game is, we always remember the guys who scored points. Do you think if you gave your list of 10 greatest power forwards, with all those guys I've mentioned, do you think it feature them?
Yeah, he would.
He would. Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially defensively.
Defensively.
That guy could take up anyone from any
Lump number 1 to number 5.
I mean, there's this game he was even guarding like Shaq.
Yeah.
And Shaq did not score any points.
Nothing. That's Rodman.
And you know the funny thing is that when you listen to, he was very flamboyant, and this is an argument he had with Wanjoy, that he was very flamboyant off the court, but when he was in the court, he was all about business.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you are playing with Jordan, Pippen, so therefore you will be number 3. No one is
I
good.
guess that's why he had the flamboyance, because he needed to be seen.
Yes.
He did that attention away from the court.
Away from the court.
And you need entertainment.
It's showbiz. As a defensive, when you have defensive acumen, you have to. You're not seen. You're not really seen.
And I've seen these guys 2K is about to Google acumen. You should know this acumen. You need our guy, man. Aya, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. And now we're seeing at the exit of a couple of guys. Tim Duncan is off. Kevin Garnett is off. Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen.
Jack Nowitzki close.
That is actually on his way out. Is this the last of a dying breed? Those ruthless competitors who are all about the game, all about hard work, all about KG has won 1 championship, but he's still
all heart.
He's still all heart. Tim Duncan, yes, he's been lucky. Kobe, he's on another Mamba. He's like Mamba. Slim, let me know what you have to say. Slim then Sharp. What do you have to say about that?
As you're putting it, I don't think there are any players right now in the NBA who will epitomize what these guys had.
Yes.
It's a dying breed.
It's a dying breed.
Simple. Ray Allen, KG, Kobe, as in just speaks for itself.
That list, Sharp?
Yes, it is a dying breed, but I look at it as a transition. Not even a transition, like we're changing ways every day. Yo, Steve!
God damn!
Yo, you dropped that.
Anyway, it's a transition.
It's a tradition. It's a tradition.
Anyway.
So it's it's like we've moved from one era to another era,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's back then it was about the heart you had for the game.
Yes.
Back then it was about what the hard work you put in. But now you see things are changing
Yes.
every day. So it's not necessarily a dying breed, it's a growing or expanding something. But I don't, because there are still guys like Kawhi.
Like Kawhi. And I also like also Westbrook.
KD, Westbrook.
I think
These are-
he's the only guy you can put up
KD,
there.
I don't think
No,
so.
but no, Westbrook is the only guy you can put up that has like that kind of
That passion,
ruthlessness.
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I feel like we
In fact-
need to
in
stop
fact, Westbrook-
comparing the two.
You can't-
Yeah.
We
but you
can't,
can't.
because Akina Kobe, that breed, that is special.
That's nonsense.
But then there's a new kind of breed that is being bred.
The new breed, big red.
Coming up. You know? So Kawhi, Damarcus,
Yeah.
all these people
Yeah.
are different. We just have to like shift how we are looking at things.
Shit.
We don't.
Yeah.
Like the game has changed.
Can I weigh in on that? It's not that these guys are there's no one who has that winning mentality. It's that we have been seeing these guys from way back when. You see, Duncan was from '97. Now we're moving on
Yes.
to a new era.
A new era of players.
Yeah, and you look at a guy like Dwayne Wade. He's gone back to Chicago.
D-Wade is
It's going back.
He's gone back home.
Yeah.
And in fact, I was seeing an advertisement that he had. He was saying that he's giving back hope because back to Chicago, where he came from. So this guy,
Chicago. Anyway.
yes, and he's going back home to give back.
But then the question is, you see Joro, and maybe that's where we are losing it. I don't believe in that transition story, because there's been a transition from the Bards and the Johnsons
It's always been there.
to the Jordans,
Yeah.
to the Kobe's and the Tim Duncans. These guys have always had that consistent, that competitive drive.
Yeah.
There's no way. I was watching an interview this morning, Rodman, and Rodman was being asked about this KD story, and he said, "Look, my guy, there's no way I would do that.
Yeah.
There's no way Kobe will do that. Wake up and say, okay, these guys have beaten me. Let me go join Golden State. He'll be okay, guys. We need to get a championship team." And that's what I'm saying. Maybe we are losing that competitive aspect, and unfortunately, guys are judged on the championships.
Yeah.
But you said it,
Yeah.
and Slim said it. The game is changing, and things are changing with the game.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, it
But
used to be a lot of physical
but the
play
fundamentals
and a
need
lot
to
of
stay.
physical play.
But the fundamentals need to stay. You see, the fundamentals, that passion for the game.
Yeah.
And when Westbrook was being inducted to the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, Jordan said, like, guys, you need to understand, like, you can't buy passion. You're born with it. And you get the feeling that this guy's talent is there, no
Talent
doubt.
is there, but
And it's even more.
All hard.
That heart thing is what I feel is missing.
And I think I can only see it in Westbrook. I mean,
So what you're trying to say with this current breed of players, it's just Westbrook who you see.
It's Westbrook. And especially after no, Dwayne Wade.
no, intensity
Anthony
when it comes to
Davis.
intensity.
Yeah.
It's only Russell. I mean, Allen Iverson said it the other day. His best player that he watches now is just Russell Westbrook.
Kobe said,
Yeah.
Kobe was asked, who do you think in the league is like me? He said, Westbrook.
Because that attitude for
This guy
I just
plays-
You guys noticing, like,
whatever
whatever we're all talking about Westbrook. We don't even mention any other player. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, apart from Anthony Davis now.
Because when
Westbrook is part of
was interviewed, then he was asked about his triple double.
Yeah.
Then it's like, wait, it's not about the triple double. It's about winning the game.
And just to explain what triple doubles are, there are 5 statistics that are counted. There's rebound, points, assists, steals, and blocks.
So from any 5
From
statistics,
any of those 5, you record double digits. In 3, that's a triple
That's a
double.
triple double. Thank you for that information.
You guys, Goose is triple double. He's like, you guys, triple vodka double. But anyway, this conversation can go on for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up with this. Give me your starting 5 that you've watched.